Carl, they are about to start a program here at the Lake Orion assembly plant just outside of Detroit. General Motors announcing a major investment, not only for this plant, but in the U.S. Let me run down the numbers here. They're going to be adding 700 jobs, pumping $1.8 billion into this facility and others in the U.S. And it's part of that, they're going to be building a new electric vehicle here at this plant. This is where they build the Chevy Bolt. Here's CEO Mary Barra talking a few minutes ago about why they're expanding production at this plant in Lake Orion.
When we look at the architecture that this vehicle is coming off of, and there's been significant enhancements, but it makes sense because the Chevrolet Bolt EV is built at Orion, and this is a great workforce. So there's capacity here to be able to do that, and there's synergies as well.
As you take a look at plant efficiency for the big three in North America, you see that General Motors, it's 73% trailing its competitors. This EV was originally scheduled to be built at a foreign plant. They've decided to move it here because of the new rules with the new trade agreements with Mexico and Canada. But GM is still in the process of idling 5 plants in North America. That's been a source of consternation with President Trump. In fact, he's been blasting CEO Mary Barra, saying, reopen the Lordstown plant. We asked Mary Barra about that. Here's what she had to say.
We regularly brief the administration when we're going to be making announcements such as this, and so that's where I'll leave it. And I think, when we look at what General Motors is committed to, we are committed to investing. We've been making shifts because we see the growth in trucks and crossovers and now electric vehicles, and we're going to be making those investments. And I believe as we continue to go forward, not only maintaining the employment that we have here and the good paying jobs, but creating more.
As you take a look at shares of General Motors, it is not a surprise, guys, that we did not see Mary Barra engage in some type of a commentary, public commentary with the Trump administration or with President Trump. She has not done that, despite all the times that President Trump has blasted her in General Motors and social media, and she's maintaining that. Her stance today, we're going to expand production where we think it's prudent in North America, and in this case, that's at this plant here just outside of Detroit. Guys, back to you.
Phil, the two big questions that people have, one is how much of this is new commitments, truly new commitments, and do we have a jobs number to go along with the dollar figure?
Right. Well, we ran over that at the top, but I'll do it again. It's 700 jobs, $1.8 billion. That is all brand new commitment from General Motors. Of that, you have 400 jobs and about $350 million that are going to be specifically put into this facility for the production of a new electric vehicle. But overall, this is $1.8 billion that General Motors is now announcing that it will commit to its production facilities in the U.S. Now, they haven't given a time frame, whether that's over the next year, 2 years, 3 years, but that's additional commitment.
Phil, do you think that the way that they're doing this, the flashy announcement, a sit-down that you got with Mary Barra, is in any way a response to President Trump's criticism recently of the company for closing plants and getting rid of jobs?
They will, yes, Sarah, they claim no, that this was planned for weeks. They were going to make this announcement and that they're not doing this because of the president's tweets. But make no mistake, General Motors wants to send out a very public message that it is investing in North America and in these plants, the ones that it's keeping open. And that's why they're holding this event today. So you will see Mary Barra not engage the president publicly. When she talks in a few minutes, she's not going to make any reference to the president. She will talk about GM spending more in North America.